The Forgotten Diary. The diary was never meant to be found. I felt its presence before I saw it. An ache behind my eyes that dragged me to the top-floor bedroom of the Vranek house. 3 rooms wide, roof sagging like a broken spine, window glass cataracted by years of rain. Dust floated in the late afternoon sun, shimmering motes that looked almost alive, almost watching. There, on a child-sized desk beneath the cracked skylight, waited the book. A cryptic volume, no larger than my hand. Its black leather blistered, the clasp corroded green. My throat tightened. I'd dreamt of this place for months. Slanted beams, the stink of mold, the throb of something buried under plank and nail. I thought the dreams were simple curiosity. I was wrong. I slid thin surgical gloves over sweating fingers and lifted the cover. Krrk. The sound was a hinge in a tomb. The must of ancient paper billowed into my face. Wet earth, sickly sweet decay. Ink bled along the first page, words smudged as if written beneath water. Yet the letters pulsed. Yes, pulsed in the gloom, refusing to be ignored. 17th of March, 1894. The house breathes. I hear it exhale when the lamps die. A chill knifed up my spine. Outside, a corridor floorboard moaned. I told myself it was only wind. I've always fed myself gentle lies before the real fear begins. I'm Marek, 29, archivist, collector of the forgotten. Cataloging attic junk pays poorly, but mysteries trump money. Recently, dreams chased me from sleep. A little book beating like a heart, pages fluttering in darkness, my name scrawled in frantic ink. When news reached me that the Vranek house faced demolition, I begged for a last survey. Locals whispered that the final owner, a girl named Elżbieta, vanished one icy winter in 1895. The file called it hysterical wandering. The village called it a curse, I call it bait. By oil lantern, electricity long gone, I read. Every entry dripped misery. 22nd of March. Father locks the doors at dusk. Screams travel farther after midnight. 25th of March. They scratch beneath the floorboards, counting. 1st of April, blood in the pipes again. Short, stark, hammered nails. Between them, Elżbieta drifted into eerie poetry. The moon slides across the ceiling like a pale fish. I swim after it. Water closes over my head with the hush of silk. The cadence lulled, then snapped. My lantern hissed. Somewhere below, something scraped, matching the diary's rhythm. I forced myself deeper into the pages while dusk bled into night. Day 2. The house creaked in windless air. Cobwebs vibrated as if plucked. I photographed rooms, cataloged rot, yet my thoughts orbited the diary. When I returned to the attic, the book lay open at a new entry. 3rd of April, Marek watches me from the mirror. My breath stopped. Gloves quivered. Impossible. My birth lay a century away. I slammed the cover. The clasp snapped shut on its own. I should have run. I didn't. I camped in the house, compelled. Night fell like a curtain. 4 candles spat weak light, shadows jittering across peeling wallpaper. The diary, unlocked now, stank of fresh iron as I opened it. 4th of April, something wears father's voice. He's taller in the dark. 5th of April, mother weeps crimson. 6th of April. It says the child must write, must remember, must remain. Letters carved so deep the page nearly tore. Wax scorched my knuckles, hot cold shocks anchoring me to the now. I whispered to the empty attic. Who are you? No reply. Pages riffled though no breeze moved, stopping at the back where none should be left. A blank sheet thickened under my hand. Ink seeped up, forming letters with obscene slowness. 26th of April, 2025. I have been waiting for you, Marek. At dawn, I raided the village archive. A single sepia photograph froze me. Elżbieta Vranikova, 17, solemn. Beside her stood a cousin, Stepan Kovar. My great-great-grandfather. The hook sank deep. Ancestor and echo were now twin knots in the same rope. The attic door resisted me that evening. The knob felt slick, almost breathing. Candlelight flickered inside, though I'd left none lit. The diary sat centered on the desk. 7th of April. He breaks the walls for voices, bleeds the house for paths. 8th of April, I think the diary writes me now. I think I am the page. 9th of April. If you read this, we share the same blood. The date below, the 26th of April, 2025, glowed wetly. I am not gone. I am beneath. A floorboard flexed by the dormer window. I pried it up, black soil packed tight, and fine bones bird small. A child's? The lamps blew out. Darkness swallowed me, except for the diary, now crimson. Pages slapped like wings. Come down, come down, come down. Then an almost tender swirl. The earth is soft, cousin. Rest with me. Soil shifted under my knees, something waking. I bolted, but corridors stretched, doors multiplied, the house reshaping its ribs around me. My lantern died. Only the diary's red glow hunted me, bobbing like a miner's lamp in black tunnels. In the kitchen moonlight silvered rusted utensils. I seized an iron poker. The diary floated through the doorway, pages spinning, my name scrawled on every sheet. I swung. The poker sliced air. Cold ink tendrils coiled my wrist, letters etching beneath skin. I screamed, the sound devoured by wood and plaster. A voice whispered, silk and ice. Write the last line. Elżbieta's voice. Or mine, or both. I fled outside, diary clutched like a parasite, and hurled it into the garden incinerator. Flames jumped, then died. Pages didn't burn. Fresh words bubbled on the cover. Ink survives the fire that birthed it. Sobbing, I plunged the book into the well. Water roared, the book dragged downward, finger bones scraping my wrists. I let go. Silence. Moon above, a blind white coin. At dawn, my motel door groaned open. The diary lay on my pillow, warm as fever. Sheets were damp, smelling of grave soil. I opened to one page. You chose to let go. But it did not. Tonight it climbs. Footsteps paced above my ceiling, slow, deliberate. I was on the top floor. The bulb shattered when I flicked the switch, leaving only candlelight. Shadows writhed. Ink seeped from margins, dripping onto the bedspread, hissing through fabric. The air reeked of rust and wilted lilies. Something pressed the closet door. Steady breathing, the crunch of tiny bones under heavy feet. Match in hand, I whispered, "Show yourself." The door creaked. Darkness, then two pale child's small hands crawled out, attached to nothing, fingers tapping in agony or invitation. Behind them, larger hands unfolded, adult joints bending wrong, reaching for the diary in my lap. Read and know, or destroy and risk ignorance. I chose knowledge. 11th of April, Marek writes these words. Ink the color of his blood. The house sails tonight on a black sea of sky. There is room for one more passenger. He chooses. I tore the page in half. The house screamed. Walls bowed, glass shattered, wind howled through nailed-shut windows. In the maelstrom I saw her, Elżbieta, tongueless, eyes pleading, spine warped by years beneath floorboards. She brushed my palm, smearing ink across skin. She wasn't asking for rescue, she was passing the story on. Silence slammed down, dust settled, candle out, diary gone. Morning crawled in, frail and colorless. The Vranik house lay in ancient ruin, as if centuries had gnawed it overnight. On the ground before the rubble rested the torn page, rejoined, my blood the glue. 6 words pulsed in its center. Secrets kept. Silence spreads. Return soon. I walked away. I tell myself the wind scattered it, yet every night I dream of pages turning and of something climbing stairs that no longer exist, carrying my voice in its mouth. Some secrets are buried, others dig, and they're digging now.